is the vivarium size. I mean, I've done another video like this. I'm just gonna see which one's better. Because the other one's a bit, well, my videos are a bit disorganised because it's off the top of my head. Before I get started, shout out to Roaming Reptiles over in America, across the pond from the UK. He's about my age, and he's getting into reptiles. He's got some bearded dragons, got a pair of leopard geckos over Christmas. Don't ask me what morph they are. It's hypo something. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Sorry, Roaming Reptiles. but no, I can't. But basically, check him out. He's really passionate about keeping reptiles like I am, I think. Well, personally, I would say I am quite passionate indeed. He's planning on getting a snake, so I was talking to him about which one would be best last night, and he's thinking of a garter snake. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, check his channel out. There'll either be an annotation, if I know how to do an annotation that has a link. I can do annotations, just whether they have a link or not, I need to test it out. But if there's no annotation, then check the description below. It will be in the description below. So back to the video. This is a 4.5 foot long vivarium. It is 2.5 foot high and 2 foot wide. The big massive trunk log thing there in the middle is 2 foot long. That's about 1.5 foot long, I think. Let me check. With this being about, it's over 4.5 feet. It's because if it was 4.5 feet, I'd have it straight, not at this angle it is. But yeah, it's big. He only goes on that bit though, that bit of it there. He's got a slate there, which is more or less a 2 foot in width, as you can see there. I have got a UV strip light. It's a 10% bulb. Can't remember the make off the top of my head. Like, yeah. Anyway, it's 10% though, and it's 30 centimeters above the ground because UV has a range of about 30 centimeters from what I've heard. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a refractor, pop it up there, because the refractor will increase its range to about 80 centimeters, which means it will get the whole lot. That's the only reason why it's at the back, not at the top, because if I knew about the reflector, if I knew about that already, I would have got that straight away. I just never heard of it until last week. So yeah, so you know, UV strip light. Now UV can do damage if at eye level and in a place where the animal stays for long periods of time. Now this, where he spends a lot of his time, is above it. That is 40 plus centimeters away, so the UV rays doesn't reach him. That's the only bit where it can. Now, however, luckily, you know, in this case, because of the shape, he doesn't like resting on it. All he does is he uses it to go up either here and then on there, or carry on up there. He spends 3 minutes at the most, not even that most of the time on there. So you don't need to worry about that. Although it will look nicer once I get it coming from the roof, it'll be more natural. UV bulb, change every 6 to 9 months. I personally change it every 6 months. There he is there. He has a heat emitter. We used to use heat bulbs, but they kept on breaking. But he's got a heat emitter, and it has a hot spot underneath on that slate of about 40 odd degrees, with a cool end being about, I think it's about it's about 26, I think, something like that. But yeah, humidity of 30 to 40 in that range. And that's all of it.